Hi, Chris. This is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me today and accepting your free custom video. Forgive me if in the background noise my AC kicks on. It is still pretty hot this evening. So I apologize for that in advance. But again, thank you for accepting your video. So today we're going to go over a few tips that you guys can start applying right away. And it's really going to help with your online presence and getting more organic leads. Now, it is important to note that nearly 70% of your organic leads are going to come from your website. So it is going to be really, really important that your website be properly optimized so you can capture those leads. So as you can see, we are on your website. Okay. Full service contracting. Got videos. Looks like you serve southern Utah and surrounding areas. We have a little bit of content here. Content is good. Google likes a lot of content. Um, okay. All right. So when it comes to ranking a website, content is key. You do need a lot of content, as I mentioned before. Google wants your homepage to have a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words or more. If your competitors have more content, you're going to need more. Whatever your competitors have, you will always need more than they do in order to beat them. Now, your content needs to be based around your local buyer intent keywords. Those are the keywords people are actively searching on Google for the services you're offering. They may not know the name of your company, but they know the service that they need. And so that's how your content needs to be built, not just on your homepage, but throughout your entire website. You need 150 words for every keyword that you're trying to target. And you want to make sure that you're going after the local keywords that are going to convert into customers. Um, you do want to make sure that you actually have a separate page for every one of your services. That way you can go after the keywords relative to each of these services in St. George. Now, all pages need to have their own unique content and keywords. And if you're servicing multiple areas, as it appears you are, you really should have a separate page for every service area that you're servicing that has any type of search volume, because that's what's going to help you to be found organically for your services in those communities. Google has little crawlers, which are like little robots that go and index all of your pages, pulling your content and keywords so they can rank you for them and put you in front of your customers. If we look at one of your top competitors in St. George for water damage, we have Flood Masters. Now, they have an okay website. It's not great, but they do have a separate page for each service. They are going after more of the local buyer intent keywords. Um, they have a little bit of content here. Okay. Some more content. They definitely have a lot more content than you guys do, and are definitely working on those keywords. But I did notice that despite the content and the service pages, they are missing the service area pages. So they're actually missing out on a ton of potential customers by not having separate pages for each of these locations. Um, these guys will actually be fairly easy for you guys to outrank, but you will need to build out your content, making sure you have more than your competition, making sure you have the appropriate pages and service area pages, and that all of those pages have unique content with their own keywords. And then your website alone is not enough to be found on Google, so it does need to be supported by SEO, which is search engine optimization. So if we look here on Ahrefs, you have a score of a 0 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google does not trust your website, and that's 100% because you're referring domains and backlinks. You really don't have any, but not all are created equal either. So you want to get the good quality authoritative backlinks, which are directly related to your services and industry. And you want to get do follow backlinks so that they actually share their power. It doesn't look like any of your links are do follows. So 0 of these links are actually helping you. You are going to need to have more referring domains than your competitors, but not just in quantity, but also in quality. You have been indexed for 4 keywords, but you're getting 0 traffic to your website because your website isn't optimized for that yet. If we look at your keywords and we look at the positions here, there's 10 spots per page on Google. So your keywords, even though these are great keywords, they are on the 3rd page of Google. So you're not going to be found until you can get these to the 1st page. So these keywords do need to be supported by the backlinks in your SEO. If we look at Floodmaster, they also have a poor score, and they have over 200 backlinks. So this just proves that not all backlinks are created equal. You do need to have the right type of backlinks. They only have 5 do follow referring domains. So essentially, you need to beat those 5 referring domains in quantity as well as quality. They have been indexed for over 58 keywords, and they're currently only getting about 37 people to their website per month. So they are still missing out quite a bit. But these guys should be fairly easy for you guys to beat. Now, the other thing is this Google Maps section or Google My Business page. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section for each service area and service that you offer, because nearly 30% of people go straight to the maps and won't go anywhere else. And so if you're not here, you send all those leads to your competitors. Now, in order to be in the top 3, there are several factors, but the most important is citations. And that's going to be the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and LinkedIn. And so you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitor. And when you follow each of these tips I provided you today, your website can be number 1 across Google for each of your services and service areas using those local buyer intent keywords supported by SEO. Thank you so much for taking the time to view this video. I really hope you found it helpful and that you can use these tips to start capturing your organic traffic. I would love to get your feedback on what you thought of the video. And if you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.